Okay, this class is being recorded for Braulio. I guess he's on vacation, but I'm not sure. He had already told me. So do you accept, right? Do you accept recording that class, this class, Nicole? Yeah? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, let me continue then. Do you remember what we were talking about in the previous class? Don't you remember?
No.
No? Celebrations. All unit number 8, I guess, was it number 8, was about celebrations, you know? And let me share the book here. Let me share the book here. According to what I have already, okay, I have already posted this. We were about here. We were talking about the special celebration, how what do people do in certain countries according to the, okay, we were talking about the celebration, the wedding celebration. Do you remember honeymoon and where, and about the dresses and about, you know?
Yes.
Okay, now, I guess we got to this interchange number 8. It's worth celebrating. Do you know what it means? It's worth celebrating. It's worth celebrating. Do you understand this?
No.
No, it's worth celebrating means it's a good opportunity. It's an excellent idea. You get, I mean, to celebrate is excellent. That would be, it's worth celebrating, okay? You enjoy celebrating. It would be the idea, okay? Because you get relaxed. It's worth it. Celebrations have certain advantages. You feel happy. You feel more comfortable after the celebration and during the celebration. So it's worth celebrating. It means that you feel satisfied about celebrating any good occasion, you know, like birthdays, like let's say weddings or whatever, right? Any special day. So okay, can you read it, please? Can you read it?
Yes. How do your classmates celebrate special occasions? Go to Interchange 8, page 122.
Okay, well, it's a pity that we don't have any classmate here. So this is not fair, not good. But do you want to have it? Do you want to share it with me? Would you like to go to? Yeah, no problem. Okay, so let me tell you about my opinion about celebrating, right? So let's go to page 122. And here we have interchange 8, okay? The interchange that correspond, to unit number 8. It's worth celebrating. Can you read this, please? Can you read this, please?
Yes. Class activity. How do your classmates celebrate special occasions? Go around the class and ask the questions below. If someone answers yes, write down his or her name. Ask for more information and take notes.
Do you understand that this is, okay, when you said, okay, you're talking about being in a class. We are not in a class, of course, and in a class of a group, a large group of people where you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 different people here. 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and you can have different opinions, different notes. Imagine that you interview 2 of your classmates, huh?
Yes.
Braulio and Jose, Mary and Joaquina, okay? And you take notes about what they have already answered. Let's limit this to you and me, no more. And ask me the first question to me, ask it to me, please.
Have you ever given some a surprise party?
Well, I'm not used to giving surprises. No, I almost never go to parties, But what about you? Have you ever given someone a surprise party?
No, I don't give anyone a surprise party.
Well, you know what a surprise is? Do you know what a
Yes,
surprise is? Okay, you don't know that somebody is preparing a party for you. It's a surprise
yes,
party.
I-
Okay,
but it's not
but it's
happening for now. It's not
no,
happening for
no,
now.
it's not happening, especially now that we are in a pandemic system. That you don't visit
Yeah,
anybody, nobody visits you. That's the problem we have. Okay, it's a
yeah,
pity. It's a pity. But let's continue with the next one. I'm gonna ask you the other one. Let's say, what's the best gift you have ever received? Have you ever received any special gift which has been very, very good for you? What's the
and
best gift
think
you
that
have
the
ever
best,
received?
I think that the best gift I ever received in my life is my family, because every days there are for me, and I appreciate that, and I like that.
Yeah, it's okay. Very, very nice from you. It's lovely to think about that because you have a family, you can share things together, and that's enough. It's not necessary to have belongings or things, objects, so many things. The most important thing is love, okay? Love each other. That's good. It's good from you.
Yes,
Okay. Now, do you ever wear traditional clothes? Traditional clothes. You know what traditional clothes are?
yes.
Have you ever, do you ever wear traditional clothes? What is a traditional clothes that you would
The,
wear there
the,
in
tradi-
Venezuela?
the traditional clothes, I wear traditional clothes of many countries, because in my school we have a, tr- a, uh, like how we
Club?
say area,
Oh, you say a fair. Fair?
a fair of
Mm,
different countries, and if you and they make a giveaway, and you have to take a paper and the name of the country that you have. If you have to put a stand of the traditional clothes, of the traditional food, and you have to expose them to all the school.
okay, in this case, you represent. Imagine that I am going to represent Mexico. Huh? in the school, right? You have to take a big hat, a mariachi, like a mariachi, cloth, right? And I would take tamales, taquitos, guacamole, and the traditional food, and the traditional
Yes.
jarabe tapatio. So this would be the traditional clothes that you can wear. Have you ever bought flowers for someone recently? I mean, special recently, someone special recently?
Yes, for my mom and my grandma.
Okay, on Mother's Day, of course, right? On Mother's
Yeah.
Day. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So the same for me about my wife. Okay, that I sometimes buy 3 or 4 roses, 6 roses, a package. That's it. Now,
Yeah.
a blossom of roses or flowers, right? Now,
Yeah.
do you like to watch parades? Do you like to watch parades?
Parades are
Marches.
like the people's like, yes, march, and I don't like it at all. Like for me, it's indifferent. If
Okay,
if are anything, if are anything, or like how I say anything else, if I anything else, I think that I say good, but I don't know. And if they are other channel, I go to the other channel. You like
okay.
you
You mean
if
if the
I
parade,
yeah,
if the parade is about military members of the army, but not necessarily. It's not
no
necessary
no
to
no
have a per.
I say that if okay, if I watching in a TV a parade, I if they are other channel, I go to watch another channel like cooking or the rent house or making houses. I go to the other channel. I don't stay in the channel of the parades, you
Yeah,
know?
because you don't like it. You don't like parades, right? You don't like parades. You don't like them, right? Well, you prefer to be watching something additional, like preparing a dish, right? Preparing a dish, a menu or something like that, or another special program or
Yeah.
movie, right? You prefer instead
But
of a parade.
if that anything thing that I can see, I see a parade and that it's it.
Oh, well, if there is something special, you can see it. You can watch the parade.
Yeah.
Okay. Does your family have big get-togethers, big tech get-togethers? You know, get-togethers is like reunions, right? Does your family have big get-together parties, you know?
Um, it's unusual, but we can do it. But at special days, you know, and it's super unusual.
Yeah, in my family, only when it is Christmas and New Year's Eve, we celebrate, I mean, big reunions or get-togethers in the family. But now that all the family are separated because, you know, most of my family emigrated, all we can do is joining in a in a WhatsApp meeting, you know, or in a
Yeah,
Zoom meeting, but that's all we can do. And we can exchange opinions about, but it is not the same as it used to be when I was young, you know? But nowadays it's really hard work to get together, right? To
yeah,
get together. It's really difficult. And it's sad. It's really sad to have got to this situation. Let's go to number 7. Has someone given you money recently as a gift, and do you like it? Has anybody?
and I like it because when I have money, I can spend that whatever that I like. And
Okay,
yes,
you buy whatever you want. Okay,
yes,
so it's good for you to receive money as a gift.
yeah.
It's better because you can buy whatever you want. What do you desire? Okay, it's good. Now, what about the other? Number 8. Will you celebrate your next birthday with a party? Well, your next birthday is 1 year from now because you recently
Yes.
celebrated your. But
So,
are you planning to have a big party next year on July 12th?
I don't know, maybe yes or maybe no. I don't know.
It depends on the situation. It depends
Yeah,
if the pandemic system we have now is over.
yeah,
If it is over, no more, okay, good. We will celebrate all together. But
yeah,
it is difficult to have a party right now. We have
yeah,
this, no celebrations. It's really sad. It's a pity.
yes.
Do you ever give friends birthday presents? Do you ever give friends birthday presents?
Yes, I give my friends when it's it's their birthday, I give presents, and when it's my birthday, they give me presents.
That's okay. So it's regular that
Yeah,
your friends come to your house and they give you presents, okay? And you receive
yeah,
presents from your friends, but you can
yeah,
also celebrate their birthdays, okay? By giving a present, and by
yes.
visiting them. What's your favorite time of the year? What is the favorite time of the year for you?
I don't know, maybe when it's my birthday because we finished the school.
Uh-huh,
Uh,
yeah.
my birthday, or in Christmas,
Okay.
Christmas or my birthday.
On Christmas and your birthday are your favorite dates of the year for celebrations, okay? Do you ever
Yeah.
celebrate a holiday with fireworks? You know what fireworks are?
Yes.
Do you ever celebrate a holiday with fireworks?
Yes, the New Year.
When? What do you celebrate? Which holidays would you celebrate with fireworks?
The New Year.
New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, but you know that the fireworks are really expensive. They are really expensive. I feel that this is not fair to be, I mean,
It,
exploded. And I don't like them. I don't like fireworks at all. You know that
I
here,
like,
you like them? Yeah,
yes, it's cool.
it's
But you
cool.
have to 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 take
You have to be
precaution.
careful. You have to be
Yeah,
careful.
you have to be careful.
Very
If
careful because
it's,
you shouldn't throw any because it can harm your arms or you know your
yeah,
fingers. You can burn yourself, your clothes. You can burn your
yeah,
clothes. It's really harmful or dangerous. Okay.
yeah.
Now observe. We have asked questions like this. Yeah, like this one.
Okay.
Have you ever given someone a surprise party? Yes or no? It- and how was it? Well, it was great. It was cool, you know. You understand this? And how do you
Yeah,
celebrate? Well, by giving presents to the ones you love, or by blowing the candles and the birthday cake, and the special celebrations where you can put on your costume or let's say any special kind of clothes, depending on the
yeah.
celebration, right? Now, this is all in order to have a conversation with the members of your class, but it's a pity that you don't have a classmate. Okay, now let's continue with the previous page again, page 54. Here we were, observe, for speaking about personal traditions, huh? In groups,
Yeah.
okay? In groups, we are going to talk about personal traditions. How do you usually celebrate dates? The dates below, how do you celebrate them? And share your personal traditions with your classmates. Your birthday, okay, you have already told me that you celebrated in family, right? But what is the best thing that you like about your birthday? The best thing that
The
you
best
like?
thing, the best thing that I like is my birthday. I don't know that this is my birthday. I don't know.
Okay, you
It's a
can say
special.
this. You can say this. On my birthday, I always wear new clothes, for example. I
Okay.
often have a party. I have a big cake. I put at least one candle because I'm not gonna place it's 68 candles on the cake. There's gonna be a fire. So only one candle is enough. And we sing La Mañanitas or the birthday song, right? That's all we have to do. We can have one beer and we dance a little bit, but that's all. That's all. You understand?
Yeah.
I usually celebrate my birthday with my family. we have a special meal, huh? We can have chicken with rice or whatever, like paella, okay, Spanish rice. And sometimes some relatives come over. In our situation, we don't have a reunion because, you know, of this problem we have. I used to
Yeah.
celebrate my birthday better when I was in my country, when I was in Caracas. But now, I don't go out. Most of my friends are far away. That's in my situation, right? And you can tell me about any special celebration. Can you please tell me which one do you, I mean, are you going to talk about uh, which celebration? New Year's Eve, your country's national day, or your favorite holiday? Which one? I mean,
And New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Can you describe how you celebrate New Year's Eve? Describe it from the morning
New Year's
to the night.
Eve. Okay. The morning. The morning I wake up and I open my eyes. And later on New Year's I don't remember what I am doing in the morning. I maybe take my breakfast, but in the New Year's Eve I prepare to the night and I take a shower. I I brush my
Your hair,
my hair, yeah, and I how I say secar y planchar.
dry and iron, dry and iron,
Iron,
dry, dry, D-R-Y, dry,
yeah,
and iron, iron is I-R-O-N. Iron, the same as the metal, iron,
A,
dry,
how
and
I say iron.
okay,
A,
let me write it here. Let me write it here. Let me write it here. You say I dry and
I,
and iron. What do you dry and iron?
my hair.
My hair. You know, I
I dry
dry
and
and
I,
iron my hair.
my hair. My
Right?
iron is this.
Yeah. When you use the hair dryer, when you use your hair dryer, huh? I
Okay, dry,
apply the hair hair dryer. Huh?
but you know that the hair dryer is like secador.
Uh-huh. And the
Iron.
iron is a plate. It's a plate that you
Okay,
use
okay, okay. Iron.
for putting your hair, right?
Morning.
Fair, completely fair, right? This is this is why your hair and iron, you're dry, you use a hair dryer and the iron, you apply the hair dryer and the iron for a
Okay.
long time so that you can get an excellent style on your hair, you know? So this is
Yes.
the idea, right? That you feel very
Yes.
happy, okay? Because you feel really comfortable about yourself, about your physical appearance. You're right, okay?
Yeah.
So it's important for a girl to feel very, I mean, beautiful in physical appearance. That's it. Okay, it's necessary, right? And you
Yeah.
feel proud. You feel proud. Wow! And you look at the mirror. Oh, you look at the mirror. Oh,
Yeah.
I look nice. Great. And you're
I
wearing
look
an very,
Yes.
very, I mean, luxury clothes. It's excellent, right? And this is why you have a happy face, like these faces you see here, right?
Yes.
Everybody is happy. Now, this is why we celebrate to feel happy, okay? And this is what you used to do on celebrations, okay? Now, as a class
Yes,
activity,
oh,
as a class activity, the most interesting traditions you talked about in your group, huh? Do you share any common traditions? Huh? Did you used to celebrate those dates the same way when you were younger? Listen, probably the tradition has changed, huh? When you were a kid, when you were a young girl, you remember your your family in a different way. Now that you are a grown-up girl, right? It's different in your has your opinion about these celebrations is the same? Is it same? Has it changed or not?
I can tell you what my New Year's Eve finished.
You finished?
I don't finish to tell you how I do in the New Year's Eve.
Okay, continue, please. Continue telling me about
Okay.
New Year's Eve.
Okay. Later, I maybe have a reunion with my family, have a meet with my family, and with my friends. It's maybe it's depend of the year. One years I reunite with my friends, and another years not.
Yeah.
And that's it. And in the night, we
You shouldn't say in the night. Say at night. At
the
night. No, at night.
at,
You don't include
at,
the article. At night. Okay?
at night, we if there are 12 of night, we eat 12 grapes. You know what are the 12 grapes?
Sorry. I couldn't listen to you. Probably it's gonna be stuck. The computer. Tell me.
That when are the 12 of night, we eat 12 grapes.
12 grapes. Okay.
Yeah,
And
with a wine.
when it is midnight, huh, the family let's swallow 12 grapes.
Yeah,
That's a tradition here too
with
in my
a
family.
wine.
At exactly at 12 o'clock, you have
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 12 grapes, according to the, every bell ringing, pong, pong.
Yeah.
Then you finish eating grapes. Okay. Now, there is a tradition here in my family. My wife is used to preparing salad, which is chicken with potatoes and carrots, right? Chicken with
Oh
potatoes and
yes, I
carrots.
know
And I
what.
always remember it because I am the one who has to cut the carrots and to cut the potatoes, and the onion. And there is another tradition from my wife. Exactly after we swallow the grapes, my wife likes to go out to the street and walk with the suitcase so that she
Yes, my
says
grandma likes
that
to.
she's going to travel for the rest of the year. She's going to
Yes,
visit another country. Well, it used to
yes,
be, but I wouldn't imagine that I was going to live in another country. Okay.
yes. My grandma likes to do that too.
Uh-huh.
But
Well,
in the
it's
situation of Venezuela, she
uh-huh.
didn't do it.
Yeah,
But
But it is funny. It is funny to see myself, to watch myself walking by the
Yeah.
street at 12 o'clock, at 5 minutes after 12, walking with my suitcase. We imagine
Yes.
that we're going to the airport and we are traveling right now. Well, it's a
Yes.
tradition in my country. Well, it used to be, but now, well, my wife did it this year, but I didn't go out. I felt terrible. I felt terrible because I was in another country. Well, eh, traditions has changed. Traditions have
Yeah.
changed. It's according to the place where we are. Okay, so we have talked about the activity of celebrating New Year's Eve, about celebrating a holiday, and a special holiday, or celebrating the birthday. But let's continue with the other page of the book. We are talking about, to see, okay, this is the end of unit number 8. And let's make, sorry, let me, oh, wait a minute, please. Señorita Contreras, disculpe que ahorita no le puedo atender. Le llamo dentro de unos media hora. Ahorita no le puedo atender. Ya le llamo. Hasta luego, gracias. Ay, discúlpame, pero es una llamada, bueno, déjame anotar aquí, señorita Contreras. Porque, ay, yo la tengo allí. Ya. En los mensajes recibidos. Okay, so units number 7 and 8. This is the progress check. It's like a review of what you
Okay.
have studied in units number 7 and 8. What did we study in unit number 7?
We studied. I think that we studied the special days.
This is in unit number 8. Special days,
Oh.
holidays. Okay, 8. But what about number 7?
They all give instructions and suggestions.
And suggestions, instructions. You remember instructions? Huh? And what about purposes? You know what are electrical appliances or computer appliances used for? Do you remember that? For example, what is the GPS used for? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were talking about how to give instructions, how to give suggestions and purposes. And in unit number 8, we have talked about the special occasions or holidays, okay? Now, and the idea is to check out how well you have done. How well? Very well, okay, or a little. Okay, for example, can you tell me if you can, okay, what you can do and what is okay, and what you know just a little. Tell me. I can or I cannot, or I only can do it a little, or okay, I can do it very well. You say, for example, I can describe uses and purposes of objects, very well, okay, or a little. What do you say?
I think that I can do it okay.
Okay, you can do it okay. Now, can you give instructions and suggestions? Can you give instructions or suggestions? Do you feel it's very well? You are very well? You are okay? Or just a little?
I think that I can do it okay.
Okay, so you are okay giving instructions and suggestions. What do you tell me about, can you describe holidays and special occasions? I would say very well.
Yes, very well.
Very well. Now, can you understand descriptions of customs? Customs,
Yes, very
Yeah,
well.
very well, very well. All right. What is a custom? Because you have given this correct description how that what you do. on, let's say, New Year's Day, that you have the grapes and you dry your hair, you know, descriptions
Yes.
of a custom. These are your customs, right? And can you ask and answer questions about celebrations and customs?
Yes.
Yeah, you are okay. You are very well. Now, let me check it out. Let me check it out. Guess my object. Okay, this is like a game where you have to imagine about something that I am describing. Okay, think of 5 familiar objects. Write a short description of each object's use and purpose. Don't write the name of the objects. For example, I'm going to tell you something, okay? It's an
Okay.
electronic device, say. It's small, it connects to the internet. You wear it. It communicates with your phone. What do you think it is?
A watch.
A watch, an electronic device, which is small,
Yes.
and it connects to the internet, huh? And you wear
Yes.
it, right? And you to
Maybe
communicate
it's
with your
Apple
phone,
Watch.
huh?
Maybe it's Apple Watch.
Maybe it's
Apple Watch.
an Apple Watch. It could be an Apple Watch. Okay, but I'm going to tell you something different, okay? This is another electronic device, okay, that you can use for taking photos. What is it? I always have it in my hand, and I can use it for many other things, like receiving calls and messages. I can use it here and there. I cannot live without it right now. What is it?
Phone.
What is
A cell phone.
my cell
A cell
phone?
phone.
Okay, a cell phone. Okay, let me tell you
Yeah.
another device, okay? Let me tell you a different object, okay? Or can you describe me a
Yes.
different
I
object?
can describe you. Okay. It's it's electronic. You can see movies or reality shows or programs.
It's an
You know?
electronic device. What
Yes.
is its use? What do you use it for?
You used for seeing movies.
Okay, for watching movies. I can use
Yeah.
my laptop for watching a movie. Is it a laptop or
No.
is it a tablet?
No.
Is it, my goodness, you can watch a movie? Okay, it's not a laptop. It's not a tablet. What is
No.
it? Okay.
You have to
Huh?
use your brain. You have to use your brain.
Okay, let me check it out. If an
Everyone
okay,
has one in a house.
everyone has one in the house. It's a cell phone. That's all.
No.
Not the cell phone. You can watch a movie.
It can be big or it can be small.
Okay. Is it
And
a
you can change.
television? Is that the television?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you another electronic device. Okay. This is an electronic device. Let me see. No, let me change it to another. Yeah, okay. It used to be, um, it used to be used for orienting you in space when you were driving your car. But now it is not necessary
Yes.
because you have a cell phone, and the cell phone has an application in it. What is it? It's
Yes.
a GPS, that's right. Now,
Yeah.
That's the GPS. Okay, now let me tell you, it's a small object that you can place into the ATM in order to get the money. What is it?
You can repeat.
It's a small plastic object that you use for withdrawing money from an ATM. What is it? It's not an electronic device, but it is a plastic object. What is it? It's a
How I say punto?
Sorry?
How I say punto? No,
Okay.
no. Of the thing of the give you money of the banks.
Okay, there's plastic object that you take to the ATM and you put it in the ATM.
What
You insert
ATM?
it. You insert it in the electronic machine of the bank in order to withdraw the money. For withdrawing the money. For
But what is ATM?
an ATM is the cash machine that is the bank so that you can receive money or you can deposit money in. You can withdraw.
No, a USB. USB.
A USB? A USB? No, it's a plastic.
Maybe.
It's a plastic object that you use. It's a plastic object. A credit card. A credit card is used for withdrawing money, you know, and for depositing money. That's it. Now, this is the idea that you role play by giving details of something and you can guess the correct object. Okay. Now, let's role play. It's all under control. Student A choose one situation below and decide on the details and answer student B's questions, then get suggestions, okay? For example, let's start like this. I'm really nervous. I'm giving a speech. What is it about? Where is it? How many people will be there? Okay? In this situation, you can say, for example, another situation, I'm really nervous. I'm going on a job interview. What is the job? What are the responsibilities? Who is interviewing you? Or you can say, I'm really nervous. I am taking my driving license. When is it? How long is it? Right? Have you prepared? Have I prepared? You understand the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, student B, student A is telling you about a situation. Ask the appropriate questions above, then give some suggestions. Okay?
Okay.
You change roles and try the role, play again, right? You try the role, play again, right? So can you go to any of these situations and can you ask me the questions?
Yeah.
May God bless you.
Huh? Okay. I'm really nervous. I'm giving a speech.
Ah, you're giving a speech. Okay. What can you do? What is it about? What is the speech about?
The speech the speech is about about the earth.
The Earth. Okay, the Earth, the planet where we live. Okay, don't worry. You don't have to be nervous. All you have to do is you go to the library, you relax, you ask for an encyclopedia, and you search the Earth, the planet where we live. You open the book, you open the encyclopedia, and you take the most important notes about the planet where we live. Okay? And
Okay.
that's all. You concentrate your attention on what you're going to do. You make a plan, okay? You make a topic, I mean, a guideline, right? To cover everything you want to express in that presentation, that speech, okay? Where is
Okay.
that speech going to be? Where is it going to be? Where is it? Where? Where
is going to be in my school.
in your school? Don't worry, all your classmates know you and your teacher knows you are an excellent student. So you don't have to be nervous about it, okay? If it is gonna
Yes.
be in school, you don't have to be nervous. How many people will there be there? How many people will there be there?
All of all school.
All the school, the complete school.
Yeah.
There's not gonna
Yeah.
be only your classmates. Oh my goodness, you have to be
No.
careful. No, you're not gonna get worried about that. You don't have to be nervous, okay, about that. Okay, now, you ask me about any of these two situations you see here, huh? And
Okay.
you ask me, imagine I am going, okay, mention which one do you prefer, going to have a job interview or taking my driving license? Well, in my situation, I'm not gonna take my driving license, but I go back to the past and I imagine that I am an 80-year-old man, you know. Okay, now tell me which one I'm gonna, you select, which one, B or C, B or C?
I select the B.
B, okay. I'm really nervous. I'm going to have a job interview. Oh my goodness. What do you recommend me? Well, okay, you can start asking me questions.
What's the job?
Okay, I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm gonna be a teacher. Well, I am a teacher because I got my degree, but I'm gonna find a job. You understand?
Okay. For the job interview, you have to be relaxed and you have to prepare. You have to your papers,
Your
all your
paper,
documents.
your curriculum, your CV, you know,
Yes,
the CV.
your documents
Documents.
have to be good, and you have to see what is the requisites of the school has asking you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, ask me anything else. Yeah.
Yes, and where is it?
Who is interviewing me?
Oh, who is
Oh,
interviewing you?
okay. Who is interviewing me? Well, I guess the director of the school, I mean, the principal of the school is going to interview me. So I'm getting nervous, you know?
But if you are respectful, anything wrong is going to happen, because if you have respect for the other people's, everything is going to be good.
Okay. You can recommend somebody to wear a good, I mean, to be
Yes,
to be formal, to wear formal clothes.
yes,
Okay.
you have to wear
And
formal. Yes, you have You don't have to wear any shorts,
No.
or you have to wear, you don't have to wear jeans. No, you
No
have
jeans.
to, no jeans. You have to wear a formal pants, and you have to wear a formal t-shirt with a large,
Long leaves. Long leaves. Long leaves.
with long leaves. Leaves, you say leaves like a leaf of the tree.
Like the leaves of a tree, but this is not the one. But this is, I guess it's written in a different way. I don't remember exactly, but this is, let me check it out. Let me check it out here in the translator.
Okay.
Okay, the translator, because I'm not sure about that. Not sure. Let me check it. Okay. Okay. Sleeves, it's S-L-E-E-V-E-S, okay? Sleeves, long sleeves, long sleeve shirt. A long sleeve shirt is that, you understand? Long sleeve shirt. If I'm gonna write it down here, let me check it out. Long sleeve, okay, let me check it out. All right. Shirt. That's it. A long sleeve. Sleeve is this one here. You see? ¿Estás viendo bien allí? Are you there? What happened to you? Oh my goodness. Se le fue la onda. Se me fue. Creo que se le cayó el internet. Ya tenía rato fallando. Déjame ver. Recuérdame llamar a alguien que me llamó por pañales para calzón adulto mediano. ¿Tú tienes? Bueno, en realidad no me ha pedido nada, ¿eh? Que yo la tengo reportada, Elena Contreras, aquí como calzón adulto mediano. Pero a lo mejor me ha pedido otra cosa. No sé. Déjame ver. Ah, ya está, ya entró. Are you there? Okay, here we are. Observe how sleeve is sleeve, okay? Long sleeve shirt. It's not leaves, but sleeve, okay? Sleeve. Sleeve. A long sleeve shirt. A long sleeve is a formal shirt. Formal shirt. Okay?
Yes.
Long sleeve.
Sleeve.
It sounds like the leaves of a tree, but this is not the leaves of a tree. The sleeve is the long sleeve. Okay, the shirt of a formal shirt.
Sleeve is the type of the shirt.
The type of shirt. Okay, the type of shirt. And this is short sleeve. Short sleeve. Okay. Short. But long sleeve. That's the idea, right? So
yeah.
So this is what it's important for me to be in a formal interview for my job, for my new job as a teacher. So I have to be responsible. You have to mention your responsibilities, that you are prepared on confronting a group with many different problems, many different people, okay? And that's what you have to be prepared to answer the questions to the interviewer, who is going to be the principal of a school, the teacher, you know, the administrator of the school, or whoever, the human resource clerk of the school, the human resource clerk of the school. You understand who is responsible on that? Okay, now we have already mentioned here, okay, what is necessary to have, and the usual words that you're gonna use here. Try to, remember to, don't forget to. Try to wear formal clothes, you know? Don't forget to take your curriculum, your curriculum vitae, your resume, okay? Or you can say, be sure to be on time for the interview. It's important to show that you are responsible, or make sure, remember that you're gonna use one of these words, which are, or expressions or phrases, okay?
Yeah.
So that you are responsible on what you are doing, okay? Now, let me continue with the next page. We are talking about pair work. Unofficial holidays. Unofficial holidays. Choose one of these holidays or create your own. Okay, create your own holiday. Okay, you understand? On an official Buy Nothing Day. Do you understand this? Buy Nothing Day. Do you understand it?
Yes, I understand what is it, but I never hear about this
You
special
have
day.
no, but some people invent something. For example, a national day of unplugging. It means you are not going to use a computer, you're not going to use the television, you're not going to turn on the radio, you're not going to use any electric machine. You understand? It's a one day for unplugging, disconnect from
Unplowing
electricity.
is unplowing. Okay.
Unplugging means this, disconnecting, okay?
I unplug.
Okay, to be disconnected of every electrical appliance, okay? And the
Okay.
world smile day, the world smile day. Well, you can invent, you know that there is a day for no smoking day for the ones who smoke. You understand? And you can
Yeah.
invent any date to celebrate. You choose one of these holidays or you create your own holiday. Then you write a description of the holiday and answer the question below. You understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the name of a holiday? Invent a holiday.
Okay. The name of the holiday is Blue Day.
What is it?
Blue Day.
Blue day.
Yeah.
Blue. Everyone is gonna wear this color. That's it.
Everyone is gonna wear it. Have to. Everyone is gonna do everything in the color blue.
Blue,
Wear
in
blue.
blue color, in blue color, blue color.
Yes,
What's
in
it?
blue
Okay,
color.
it's a blue holiday. When is it gonna be? When?
It's gonna be 10th of August.
10 of August. How do you celebrate it? How are you gonna celebrate it? How?
You gonna celebrate it eating
Eating
sushi
sushi
and pizza
and pizza. Okay.
with blue clothes.
Okay, and with blue clothes, you have to wear blue clothes. You
Yeah.
have to go to celebrate by eating pizza. Huh? You cannot eat
Sushi.
hot dog, but pizza.
No.
Okay,
Pizza
and sushi. Pizza or
and
sushi.
you to
Okay.
wear blue clothes. And
Yeah.
if you don't wear a blue clothes, you have to pay how I say multa.
How do you say?
Multa.
What is that?
Multa.
I don't know what it is. Mulba.
Multa is a thing when you don't respect respect the rules and you
Ah,
pay.
you don't respect them. That's that's a fine. You have to pay a fine. Fine, the same as I'm fine. F-I-N-E. F-I-N-E. Fine.
Okay, you have to pay a fine if you don't wear a blue
Blue,
clothes.
a blue cloth. Okay, that's good.
If you are going out, like if I see you with a pink cloth, you have to pay a fine.
But I think nobody's going to obey you because you have to make a big advertising about that. Okay, now, a big advertising. You have already, well, it was supposed to be read because it was supposed to be written by you, right? And well, we were supposed to be in a classroom in order to vote for the best day and the best description of the day. You understand? But the idea is to share ideas, to invent something, okay?
Yeah.
Now, let's continue with listening. Okay, this is very good. This is very good. Marriage customs around the world. Listen to two people discuss a book about marriage customs. Match each country to the title that describes its marriage custom, okay? Match each country to the title that describes its marriage custom. For example, Sweden, China, Paraguay, Germany. You're going to describe this, okay? Pay attention to
Okay.
listen to this. Pay attention. Let me check if the sound is okay. Let me share the sound here because I guess the sound is not, yeah, it's okay. Pay attention. Listen, please.
Units 7 to 8, Progress Check. Page 57. Exercise 4. Listening. Marriage Customs Around the World. Part A. Listen to two people discuss a book about marriage customs. Match each country to the title that describes its marriage custom. 1.
You know, this book about marriage customs is really interesting.
Oh, yeah?
Listen to this. In Sweden, at a wedding reception, when the groom leaves the table, all the male wedding guests take turns kissing the bride at her table.
So, if you and I are getting married and you go to the bathroom, all the men at the wedding will come kiss me?
Yeah, that's right. And if you leave the room, all the women will kiss me.
How funny! I would love to see that.
2.
What about China?
I haven't read anything about China.
Well, I have heard that in one region before the wedding, the bride starts crying every day for 1 month.
Crying? I thought weddings were a good thing.
They say they are tears of happiness. Then the mother joins in and the grandmother too. At the end of the month, every woman in the family is crying with the bride. They say all the crying together sounds like a song.
That's different.
3.
Oh, here's another one. This one is really interesting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, listen to this. It talks about this native tribe in Paraguay.
Uh-huh.
When two women in the tribe want to marry the same man, guess what they do?
I have no idea. What?
They have a boxing match and fight until one of them wins.
And the prize is the husband?
Of course.
4.
And here's an interesting custom from Germany.
Let's hear it.
The wedding guests bring dishes to the wedding as gifts for the couple.
That doesn't sound that different.
Well, then the same guests that brought the dishes break all of them.
Why do they do that?
They say that the loud noise from the dishes breaking scares away evil spirits. So the wedding guests are helping protect the couple and wishing them good luck.
Interesting.
Okay, tell me, in Sweden, which one corresponds to Sweden?
Letter C.
Letter C, kisses for guests. What's your opinion about it? It's okay. What's your opinion? Isn't it funny?
I don't know. That is funny if are the person who give the kiss or who receive the kiss, but I think that is funny to watch.
It's funny to watch I mean, imagine that I am getting married and my wife is here. If I stand up from the table and I go to the bathroom, everybody, every guest is going to come and kiss my wife. It's ridiculous, but it happens in Sweden. Huh? Now, let's
Yeah.
continue with China. What happens in China?
In China, the letter A. Oh,
Letter,
no, the letter A.
no, it's not the letter A. What is it in China?
And the letter D.
Letter D, tears of happiness. That's okay. That most of women, I guess, start crying, right? And cry because the tears make them feel that they're gonna be happy after crying and crying, you know? Well, it's a tradition in China, okay? Tears of happiness. Now, what about the other, Paraguay? What happens in Paraguay?
Paraguay, the letter A.
Letter A, fighting for love. What happens there? Tell me. Can you express your idea in your own words?
Fighting for love. Yes.
Two
Fighting
women.
for love. If if are two people they are loving a one person, I think they're fight.
Oh, well, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
huh? Now, what about Germany?
The Germany, the letter B.
Letter B, dishes for good luck. What happens? That they think that the evil and bad spirits are going to go away after breaking the dishes, because the sound that they make by breaking the dishes is going to, the spooks and the witches are going to be out of here. It's ridiculous, but it's a tradition. It's a traditional, I mean, belief in Germany. Well,
Yes.
do you believe in that? Traditions. Okay, listen again and complete the sentences to describe the custom. You're gonna write here at least a phrase, okay, that completes the idea here. When the groom leaves the table, what happens?
The guest kiss the boyfriend or the girlfriend.
So when the groom leaves the table, the brides are kissed by the guests. Okay, when the groom leaves the table, the male wedding guests take turns kissing the bride. The bride is the woman, the bridegroom. The bride to the bridegroom. Okay, in this case, the bride, who is the woman, is kissed by all the guests. Okay, now can you read number 2? 1 month before the wedding, what happens?
1 month before the wedding, the people turns happiness because the woman stopped to crying.
And they start crying, and the crying is like telling you that there is going to be happiness in the wedding. Is it? 1 month before the wedding, the bride start crying every day cries, and all the family cries with her, and this is happiness.
Oh yeah, but I say that the day of the 1 month past of the wedding, like after the wedding, the woman stopped crying.
Well, after the wedding, there is happiness. The woman stops crying. Okay. What about the other? when they want to marry the same man, what happens in Paraguay?
And they fight.
They fight. When they want to marry the same man, they fight. The women have a boxing match. Okay, they fight one another.
Yes.
And after the guests bring the
But
dishes,
this is real.
huh?
This is real.
Well, it should be. You know that everything that is written on this book is reality. It's a tradition in Paraguay. You can search it out. You can search it out in Paraguay traditions, and it is possible. Okay, what about the last one, number 4? After the guests bring the dishes to the couple, what happens?
And they break it.
They break them.
Hunt the wishes.
They break them.
They
because
break
it's
yes.
them, because
It's
this is
plural.
plural, because you're
Yeah.
talking about the dishes. They break them. You see, break all of them. They break all of the dishes. They break all of them. Okay, so this is the idea. Okay, now let me tell you something additional here. There is another traditional here. You see, let me check it out. What is next? There is another tradition here. No more? Think some marriage customs from your country, from Venezuela. Are there any traditions here, there in Venezuela about the wedding?
Marriage customs, usually the women wear a white dress and the men wear a smoking.
Okay, let me tell you something. Smoking. And what
But-
else?
But it's whatever you like. If you want to stay with a pink dress, you can do it. But it's a tradition.
It's a tradition. And what happens after the couple is married and they go out of the church?
Go to the honeymoon.
You know, what falls on their heads? What falls on their heads?
Oh, of their head, of the heads, like I don't know how to say it. Alianza.
No. What falls from a bell, which is on the door of the house where they're celebrating their wedding after they go out of the church? What falls on their head?
Of their head. Of
Some
their head.
falls on the couple's head. You know what it is? Rice.
And rice.
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 Yes,
okay.
rice.
This is a tradition in Venezuela. There is a bell over the door, right, which is hanging. When the couple is walking under the bell, they open and throw the bell, and they can receive a rice. You know what it means? What does it mean?
Yes. Rice. I don't know what the people do it, but I think I know that everyone's take a little of rice. And
they are going to have a lot of money. They are going to have happiness because they are going to have children, right? This is the idea, okay? How old are people when they get married in Venezuela? How old, about, what is the age? What is the age?
The age.
What is the age?
25.
25. How, okay, what happens after the couple gets engaged? After the couple gets engaged, what happens?
What is engaged?
Engaged means that they are going to have a promise. How do they engage? What is the promise?
Sorry.
What do they wear here? What do they wear here?
Rings.
A ring. Well, what happens after the couple gets engaged? They put each other a ring, and that is a proof that they are going to be faithful one another, right? To be faithful one another, right? And what happens during the ceremony? What happens during the ceremony?
During the ceremonies.
What happens?
They are in a what happens during the ceremony? They are stand up and they are here and listen how let's say the father.
The father,
Like
the priest,
I see
the priest, the priest,
of the people who, yes,
the priest, the
I
priest,
say cura or padre.
the priest, P-R-I-E-S-T. The priest says, you are going to be together until you are dead, you know, until the death.
You say priest or priest?
Priest.
With P or with B?
P.
Okay,
P.
priest.
Priest. P-R-I-E-S-T. The priest says,
priest,
you will be together until the death until you die, right? You will be together until you die. This is what happens. What did the bride and groom wear? Well, you have already told me that the bride wears a white dress and the groom wears a smoking, right? You have already told me, right? What kinds of food is served? What kinds of food is served in the reception?
In my country, I don't know, whatever you like.
Whatever you like. There is no special dish. There is no special dish. Now, what kinds of gift do people usually give?
Money.
Money. Most of people give money to avoid any problem. What's next? Look at your self-assessment again, and do you need any review about anything? Okay. Now, I guess this is the end of unit number 8, and the next one is unit number 9. Okay, we are going to have, okay, I don't know if it is the time. Let me check it out. 5 minutes are left. 5 minutes are left. So we have already read a video resource book about celebration. Do you remember unit number 8? But let me check it out. Let me check it out. We have it here, the video resource book. If you have already read it all, nope, you didn't. Let me see. Let me check it.
No.
Oh no, yes, we have.
Not.
We talked about the turkey, you know.
Yes, we talked about
the turkey in the celebration, which is the Thanksgiving Day. You remember? This was okay. Yeah. We have already finished this. Do you remember this? Right?
Yeah.
And they talked about the preparation of the Thanksgiving Day, and they ate it all. And and what about the workbook? What about the workbook? Well, it is supposed that these activities should be done by you like a repetition. You have, again, the same things. Okay, let me check it out. Let me check it out. Units number 7 and 8. 7. What do you use this for? I guess we have already We have already, let me check it out. Okay, yeah, we have already read it. Do you remember this? Huh? No? Do you remember this?
No.
No? Or probably you didn't attend the class, but I remember to have read this. Or see, on June 24th, we studied it. On June 24th, we studied it, right? You probably
I don't
didn't
remember.
attend the class? No? What about this?
Maybe I don't.
I did it with only with probably I did it with Braulio, because I remember that he had already read it. But here you are. What is everything about unit number 7? Okay, about electronic devices and procedures, you know, preparations, what you do first, what do you do then, and what do you do after, and times for celebration. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. Now, what about if we read about, let's see, some minutes just to finish, 3 minutes to finish this. Let me finish this. Time to celebrate. Okay, let me check it out. Let me check it out. Time to celebrate. Complete the paragraph with the words in the box. Observe. Get together, holidays, music, customs, fireworks, picnic, decorations, and celebrate. Okay. Now, can you start reading and tell me what is necessary in this blank? Okay.
One of the most important national holidays in the United States is Independence Day. This is the day when Americans celebrate winning their independence for Britain almost 215 years ago.
Okay.
There are decorations for Independence Day. Most towns, big mall and small, mark this holiday with parades and music.
And music. Maybe. Let me check it out. Let me check it out. Okay, see, holidays celebrate customs. In this case, it's customs. There are many costumes. There are many customs for Independence Day. Okay, customs, this one here, right? And the other one is fireworks. Fireworks here. Parades and fireworks. Okay, here. Continue reading. What is next?
Okay. Fireworks. They put up a lot of music.
Music? They put a lot of music? Fireworks.
Yeah.
Fireworks. They put a lot of, in this case, with parades and, no, parades and, no, decorations. Decorations.
Usually red, white, and blue, the color of the US flag. Can put, bands play patriotic music. I think
that's okay, music. Bands play patriotic music. What is next?
You can swipe up, please.
Okay, yeah, okay. Right here.
Bands, okay. It also a day when Americans get together with family and friends to celebrate with a barbecue or a picnic.
Or a picnic. So here we are, get together with a barbecue or a picnic. Okay, so we have already finished this, but if we can continue on Thursday with this, the rest of unit number 8 on the workbook. And well, probably here, I'm gonna check it out here so that we can continue on July the 22nd. Today is July the 20th, right? So this is July the 22nd, okay? For this Thursday, right? And well, let's close this and let's say, see you on okay, if it is possible for you to have, okay, let me close, let me stop recording.